Oh, okay. When did the song come out? It was. See, that's his company's actually called that now, but
Oh, really?
yeah, it's his management company. Jimmy Buffett
Is that me or Ron?
songs.
For what?
Is Ron just making weird noises?
No, am I? Oh, yeah, I probably am.
Says my internet connection is unstable here. I wonder if I should go out to my living room or something.
I get that sometimes on mine. What? You don't have good internet at your house either?
I do,
Brett?
but I for whatever reason my Wi-Fi thing is down in my basement, and I'm literally like probably 10 feet from it. I don't know why this room, for whatever reason, this is my old office that my wife has now commandeered from me. So now I have nothing.
I have nothing.
What's mine is hers, and what's hers is hers.
You had the basement office for a hot minute.
I did. I need to get that basement finished so I can have it. I need to get like a study down there.
A smoking parlor. Put on your smoking jacket. A nice leather chair.
It says live on YouTube up in the left-hand corner. Is anybody on yet?
Oh, yeah. We got 62 on right now. Bunch of people talking.
All right, song came out in 1977. So my question, I shouldn't have said that.
Wait, don't start yet. We'll do
right.
that in a little bit.
You didn't ruin
that. Didn't ruin it, but
a teaser for folks.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You're getting Wi-Fi tips already, Brent.
I'm getting Wi-Fi tips?
Yeah, pick up an Arrow mesh system.
I had a mesh system and it sucked.
God, I hope my ex-wife didn't enter this contest. I don't think I can hunt with her for a few days. I get first right of refusal if the girl's name is Debbie.
Debbie. We'll have Dave text you the name before you on.
And the first name is Deb. No. She stalked me on Facebook one time and sent me a friend request. And a month or two later, hey, how come you haven't accepted my friend request? And I said, my goodness, I thought we were friends.
Did you answer? Did you ever?
I said, I thought I wrote her. I said, my goodness, I thought we were friends.
Smart.
Yeah.
So Ron, where you got planned for this fall? Other than this,
I'm gonna hit North Dakota before grouse opens and hunt for 4 or 5 days when grouse opens, grouse and partridge, and probably do a little dove hunting there. And then I'm gonna go over and hunt with some folks from Wyoming Wildlife, and we're gonna hunt the Oregon Trail.
I'm gonna correct you right now. It's called Oregon.
Oregon.
If you say Oregon to somebody from Oregon,
you'll be in trouble.
Norfolk and Norfolk.
It's like calling Illinois.
Oh yeah, that would bother me.
Yeah.
Except there is an X on the end.
So when are you gonna be in Wyoming?
I think grouse opens like the 15th or 16th, so I'll be there. I'm gonna be there 2-3 days to scout and run the dogs a little bit, get them acclimated, and then get there for the beginning of the gun. Or I'll be there for the, hopefully find some coveys of Huns, coveys of Sharpies, and have some spots to go. I'm not going to be too far from Stanley, but I'll be still 20 minutes, 25 minutes east of Stanley.
Okay.
In north too. And then there's this wonderful sweepstakes grouse giveaway in October that I'll be on. And then I got invited to another hunt right before that, which I might try to piggyback in front of it in the UP. And then I got a South Dakota hosted hunt for Hunting Dog Podcast listeners in November.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, you gonna do anything in December or January this year? Or?
Yeah, I don't know what, but I know it's not going to be Arizona. I'd like to go to Kansas again.
Yeah.
Just because it can be if it's good weather, it can just be great weather in January. It's that icy cold mornings and 45-degree days. They get a lot of, like, if you look at the average temperatures, it's just ideal hunting weather. Just ideal.
That's how Oklahoma is in January too. It's like, man, it's, you can get some 0-degree days, but boy, you especially start going towards the end of January, and it's almost always almost always sunny there. It's almost always windy too. But mornings are usually, teens to 20s, and then by mid-afternoon it's 45 to 55, and it feels like it's 75 because it's sunny out, and it's just it's good on the body to get some sunshine.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Oklahoma. I've actually, with one of my dogs back in the day, I did a job in Oklahoma, and I found coveys of quail back in a big industrial park, and I used to run the dog back there after work.
I'll be damned.
It wasn't hunting season, but we'd go back there, and sure enough, they were so habitual, living in this. We kind of make a little route.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like they had 4 more sections to go land on. They were. It was a big industrial park, and it was undeveloped. Most of it was undeveloped. But yeah, it was fun. And I didn't shoot a wild quail until my kids won a trip from Pheasants Forever to Kansas, when I shot my first wild bobwhite quail, and that's whenever the twins were 15. That's 17, 18 years ago. And I haven't shot but a handful of quail in my life. And I mean a handful. I have not.
Brent, what are you drinking?
I am drinking some sort of a margarita. It's it's some high grade tequila with a habanero simple syrup with a little bit of tropical. There's not much of it, just a little bit, just a little splash, give a little bit of heat and a little bit of flavor, but it's delicious. It's a nice. We had burritos for dinner tonight, so it's a nice, dinner drink for that.
Got to have margaritas with any Mexican food. That's our excuse.
Not salty at all, though.
We Mexican food just to have margaritas. So.
Right.
That's yeah. I'm not a fan. You'd never catch me going to a Mexican restaurant for dinner. I mean,
really?
I'll go when people, like, we're out somewhere. Hey, we're gonna go get Mexican. Okay, but like,
lost him.
Go before you eat, and then I feel like Thanksgiving, and everything's heavy.
Yeah, you got to be careful there. That's for sure, for many reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't care. I like it.
I like Mexican food. Yeah,
we've got a really good taco shop right here in town that's like super authentic. They're really good.
Yeah, I'd rather have just a really good taco than any of the fancy dishes. I like good crunchy taco. Taco Bell is probably one of my favorites.
That's about right.
That's how much I know about Mexican food. I go,
right wrong with Miller Lite.
Taco Bell.
So Ron, and you're cutting back on beers. Have you moved on to the tall boys there instead of just cutting back? So instead of drinking.
I went to the gas station I didn't have any beer, to your point. I've been cutting back. And so I went up and got a 6-pack, and there was this person right in front of the door of the walk-in cooler who had shoulders this big, and I couldn't get past the person. And I wanted to get like some Stella Artois, the summer solstice.
Yeah.
And the person, like, they were stocking the shelves. I'm like, God dang it. So I looked over at the door where I could open the door, and there was my old favorite 6-pack, 16 ounce. So what the hell?
Perfect.
But I was drinking Mexican brown lager in Virginia, and Ale Works coffee and pecan brown ale. I like those brown ales.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
Coffee and pecan, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Dave? Should we draw the $100 gift certificate winner right now?
Do that right now. Get it going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. All right, so we're gonna do that with Ron's got some trivia for us.
I've got a little trivia.
Off the wall trivia.
This is off the wall. This is off the beach trivia.
Off the riverbed trivia.
I was walking along a reservoir in Virginia just on Father's Day.
Okay, I'm gonna pause you. So how we're gonna do this is he's gonna ask the question. First person to get the right answer is gonna win.
And it's gonna be
everyone watching.
You gotta have
two-part
question.
You gotta have both parts right.
What year? I'm gonna show you an item.
Okay.
And this item is mentioned in a song. So you gotta know the name of the song.
What the name of the song? Okay.
You don't need to know the name of the year the song was made, but
people are already guessing dates.
I can't get. All right, that's it. All those people, no winner. When was the Bic lighter invented? No.
Yeah. No. Okay. No.
All right. I found this item. It's mentioned in a song, and this item was no longer found. And don't over trivia this because you'll find an exception to it. According to Wikipedia, this item was no longer found after 1975. Okay, that's the year I graduated high school, which would be the last time I probably found one of these. Anyway, what is that item? When did it become no longer on the market? And what song is it mentioned in? Name the song and the year you no longer found this item.
First person to get both of those questions right.
Gotta have both answers.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
People are busy. They're feverishly typing Wikipedia to find the answer.
This is what sucks about Google.
Oh,
you know where that thing's been, Ron.
No one has said the song yet. No, there's people guessing the right answer, but not the song. Got to have both.
Should we throw a lyric out there?
Oh, here it is. Bob Bly, Jimmy Buffett. Oh, he's close. He didn't name the song though.
Oh, he didn't name the song.
No.
Well,
no one's named the song yet.
Everybody knows the name of that song.
We have one right date.
I mean, aren't you drinking one of them right now?
Well, I don't see it yet. I don't
Oh,
see a date though. You gotta have. It's got to be the date and
the date
and the song.
is no longer available.
Not the date of the song. Not the date of the song. It's got to be the date of
the name of the song. The name of the song that this was mentioned in, which would also, you should know what this is. You're my age, but there's a song, very famous song, that this was mentioned in. And then
wait, I think we got it. We got it right here.
What we got?
Jackson Huffstep. Oh, hold on. He said Margaritaville, 1975.
There
it
is.
That's the winner.
There's the winner. There. All right.
Hold on.
Yeah, info neighbors, you want to have him email it to info@pykegear.com.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him shoot an email here.
Dog, you are making me hot just pants.
Jackson Huffstutler. That's who you should get it from.
Jackson Huffstetler?
Ask him where he's from.
Hey, let's guess. Okay, over under. He's either east of the Mississippi. I say he's east of the Mississippi, north of the Mason-Dixon line.
Let's see.
I would buy that. I would say he's west of Ohio.
Oh, west of Ohio.
And
actually, you guys are way wrong. He's like in your backyard. He's from Sparta.
I'm right. I'm still that.
Yeah, kind of West Ohio.
Narrowed it down. I was gonna bring it down. I was actually gonna probably guess either Wisconsin or Michigan. So
I was going to take it down to the
close.
county level.
Well, shoot, Jackson can come on over.
Yeah,
it's close.
If you want to shoot those guys so hey everybody, just to FYI, we're giving a special 25% off discount code for Pyke gear just for till Friday evening. So it's just a short code. But it's for people that are on this thing. I mean, obviously, if you have a buddy you want to share it with, that's fine too. But we're trying to reward you guys for coming on here. We really appreciate your support and coming on here to watch our video here, as well as signing up for the big giveaway. We'll get to that giveaway here in just a second. So,
and I want to say something. What Brent said about even if it's a friend of yours that couldn't make it tonight, don't forget to step on it a little bit. Dip your beak. Tell them you got it for 15% off. Keep the 10 for yourself. Just saying. The lazy bastard didn't show up tonight. I wouldn't give him the whole 25. But
you can do that too.
That's up to you.
Why is Dave Joseph in Ann Arbor?
He must have some weird thing on his phone or something.
No, he just said he's in Ann Arbor. Oh, he's saying Ann Arbor.
My air conditioner
is
not working in the kennel.
So lunch, Dave. I wish you were here to have one of these cocktails with me.
Yeah, sometime soon. It's been too long.
Yes.
We also had someone say, how are us 20-something supposed to know that answer? Carrie Fogel. Well, listen, I'm not that old. I was born after 75, and I know the answer. So.
Yeah. I asked both of my daughters. One of them immediately said it was a pop top, and the other one goes, "I don't know, what is it?"
You can still find cans like that out there in the woods.
The problem. They brought them back like with the craft breweries. They got some old canning stuff.
No, I'm talking about old cans. You go out in the woods, you'll find cans that have the.
Oh, yeah, you'll
all
find
the
a
time.
can rusted out and it's still got that kind of top on it.
I think a follow-up question is, and don't answer this, Ron, is would Ron drink a beer he found in a refrigerator that still had a pop top on it? There's nothing else to drink.
He's thinking about it way too long.
You hadn't had a beer in 3 days.
All right. Is the refrigerator has the said beverage been kept at 45 degrees for the last?
I'll say yes for your sake.
50 years.
I'll at least crack it open and take a first swim. Not guaranteeing that I would drink it.
Well, the bad news is it's probably Schlitz, PBR, what's the Blatz? What were some of the other shitty beers from those days? Hams,
Breweries, Wiedemann's, Hams, the beer refreshing Hams.
All right, Dave. Let's have Ronnie. Let's pick our second place winner here. Let's let Ronnie.
Okay,
I guess first of all, Dave, why don't you go off and why don't you tell us exactly what the second place person is going to win from this fabulous prize package here?
All right, so we got 2 prizes we're giving away. We're the runner. We got a grand prize and runner up. The runner up is going to get a Gunner kennel. I mean, come on, that right there is like that's worth once. Yeah, I mean that's worth signing up right there.
I think it's a specific size too. I think it's a large or small. It's not like I don't think it's pick a size. I'm pretty sure it's like a specific.
Probably the regular.
Probably an intermediate. Yeah.
Yeah, probably they're intermediate. All right. They're going to get a pair of Tongass pants. They're going to get a flat of 20 gauge. I guess is it 20 gauge or could it be 12 for the Boss?
I guess with enough time, we could get it dialed into 12 or 20.
Okay. They're going to get a flat of Boss shot shells, an Onyx Elite membership, Upland Institute subscription, and $250 worth of Wilderness Athlete.
Boom.
I mean, that's forget the grand prize. That's pretty good right there. I mean, that'll keep you going for
Kelsey Bain.
Yeah.
Pull Ron's name.
Family need not apply.
All
Okay.
right, so Ron,
so we have. All right, so what we're going to do is I'll have Ron pick a number, and then I'm going to pull the screen up here so people see that we're not cheating. So we got 1,164 entrants. Pick a number between 1 and 1,164. Random number.
Let me
and I'm gonna pull this up real quick here.
$775.
775. Let's see. We're gonna see what happens here. Hopefully people can see this screen. 775. Here we go. Getting close. 775 right here. Mike Watts.
Mike Watts.
Yep.
Is he on tonight?
I don't know. Mike Watts, are you on? That's his email is michaelwatts@kyquartz.net. Mike Watts. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight that.
At least it's not AOL.com like the one below him.
Rick, that's
with Mike.
Well, hey, listen.
Immediately.
Listen, that's Big Rick. You got to give him a little leniency on that.
Well, I had AOL back in the day.
That's Papa Rick Heller. You can't hate on Papa Rick.
Okay, well then I would know that guy's older than me, or at least as feeble as me. If
he is for sure older than you.
See,
I love me some Big Rick though. That is a killer dude right there, man. He is.
Yeah,
fun.
He is, man. That man deserves respect.
Consummate gentleman.
Yep, absolutely. Okay.
All right.
Well, that's our runner-up. We will be contacting Mike about that, and hopefully he gets back to us. If not, I don't know what we'll do. We'll figure it out. But all right, Ron.
Redraw. We'll send somebody a random email, or maybe we'll have Ron do something on Facebook. But
yeah, we'll give him some time to respond.
Yeah.
Not in a hurry. So.
All right, Ron. So we're gonna need one more number up to 1,164.
I picked that number. Last number is the last 3 digits of my first phone number in Chicago.
Okay.
And the other phone number, remember, was Karen Berg's phone number, my girlfriend, in 7th and 8th grade.
That's not stalkerish.
P07 2960. 960 960.
960.
The grand prize. Well, wait, before you get there, let's reiterate what's on the grand prize.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I gotta figure out how to do. Okay, grand prize. So this is the grouse hunt. The grouse hunt giveaway is a 2-day, 3-night guided grouse and woodcock hunt featuring our man Ron here. It'll be guided, and you also get to bring one guest, so it's 2 hunters total. It'll be in the mid to western UP on October 14 to 17, 2022. So that's this hunting season.
Hey, Dave, I'm going to stop you just for a quick sec. So if you win this trip, the really cool thing is you can certainly extend your trip. We'll get you the details of the lodge and stuff like that we're putting you up in. And you can extend the trip on either side if you'd like to. Obviously, it's your own expense on that site type of stuff. But it's and Dennis Stakowitz is the guide up there. He's a Youper through and through, and the guy knows grouse hunting inside and out. He's got some great bird dogs, and he's a hell of a lot of fun to hang out with. So you are responsible for your own transportation to get there and to get home, but we will take care of you when it comes to the hunt and lodging.
Yeah,
and meals,
it's gonna be
and beer.
That'll be an epic trip. I mean, just can't imagine what it's like hunting with Dennis and Ron. All right, so we get the hunt.
If the hunt turns out good, we'll do a podcast while we're there too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The grand prize also includes a Weatherby Orion shotgun. That's an over/under, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. It includes 2 Pyke Wingman vests. I mean,
for you and
can't
your
get better than that.
Yep.
Boss shot shells, Onyx Elite membership, Upland Institute membership or subscription, and the $250 worth of Wilderness Athlete. So, I mean, that'll keep you hunting far beyond those 2 days, 3 nights for a while. So,
need a drum roll.
What was the number, Ron?
960.
P07 yeah.
960. So here we go. 960 is Sarah Ricks.
Sarah Ricks.
Sarah Ricks. That's Sarah Ricks email at gmail.com.
All right.
So we will reach out to both of them, and hopefully we hear back from them. I'm gonna go back to the live feed here with us.
We could get some feedback from the folks that are on the live feed. Would you guys like us to do some more of these with product launches and things like that? We'd love to get some feedback from folks on what you think about us doing this type of a situation here. We could answer questions with new products that we got coming out, or even questions for existing products we have. So let us know what your thoughts are. Well, Dave's on here right now. We can answer those questions right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Give us some questions. We got time. We're only a half hour into this.
You know what Sarah's
got quite a few people.
You know what Sarah's question is going to be?
Does Ron have to come?
No. When are you going to make women's pants? And
yeah.
So you asked for it, Brent.
Well, the good news is we're not giving away women's pants for this particular hunt, so we're just giving away
the vest.
And if
I think people don't realize we have a lot of women wearing our pants. I mean, there's a lot of women wearing our pants out there.
Yeah, you just gotta find what fits you. Yeah. There may not be,
we had. I mean, even at Pheasant Fest, we had a lot of women come through and say, "Hey, I want to try it on. I've been looking at it." And I mean, we had one girl come in. She tried them on and walked away with two pair of pants.
Oh yeah,
and
that's all she needed.
Fabric helps just because typically women have obviously bigger hips than guys do and smaller waists. So I mean, the problem is they got to wear a belt with them a lot of times, but they're roomy enough. And I mean, we do have a lot of women that buy our pants. I mean, they're not perfect for them, but they're probably better than 90% of what else is out there for that stuff.
So someone posted Declan and the Bear. I have no clue what that means. They just posted, that's my mom. I just ran to tell her.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Oh, I don't see either of them.
You should send her the link
on the feed.
Send her the link and have her come on the Zoom room.
Yeah, I'm trying to see it. Neither of them looks like neither of them is on here yet. So.
No, who said that's my mom? Sarah's son.
Oh, Declan.
Well, he was talking about the winner.
Yeah, he said that's my mom. I don't see how you can respond to people on here, but.
Well, yeah, I don't know how to do the YouTube chat.
Yeah, I'm learning as we go here. This is the first time, so.
Ron, are you doing any hunts with Steve this fall?
No, I just got done with a bear hunt with Steve
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and that was a bit of a fiasco. Apparently, neither one of us can judge a big bear. Yeah, talked ourselves into it, and it was okay. It was a boar, and but I'm telling you, bear hunting, and I've now shot 3 bear in my life, and I only went on this trip because my son-in-law drew a tag same year I did, 3 years ago when we applied for 2020, but Alaska shut down non-residents coming up to hunt, right? So Alaska was nice enough because it takes a year to get the tag. If you got a tag for 2020, they honored it in 2022.
Oh, nice.
So my son-in-law got to go up to Alaska for his first time, first float plane. Got to meet Steve and Danny, Ranella, and some of the other cast of characters up there. And but the first bear I ever shot, it was in Canada. And the guy told me, I said, how am I, because they drop you off on a road. And they say, just walk this trail for about a half a mile. You're going to see a clearing. And I wanted a ground blind. I didn't want to go up in a tree. I had a rifle. And he said, just, come toward dark. There's going to be certain bears coming through, some bears bigger, smaller. And I said, well, how do I know if it's a good bear? Like everybody says, it's hard to tell. And he said, if his back is higher than, they use barrels for like feeders, right? They chain the barrel up and they fill it with donuts or syrup or whatever they fill it with. And said if the bear's back is as high as the barrel or higher, that's a good bear. And of course, obviously, if it had cubs with it, you can't shoot it. I said, all right. I'm out there all by myself for about an hour and a half, and I see a bear come in and a bear go out. And what happens at these feeders, like little bears know when bigger bears are coming. I don't know how they know it, but you see them just scoot out of the way, and then here comes another bear. You're like, oh, look at that, it's a bigger bear. So about the third bear comes through, and I'm like, oh, that's got to be a good sized bear. That his back is over the barrel. He didn't tell me the barrels are supposed to be standing up. This barrel was laying on its side. Okay.
Please tell me you shot a cub. Please tell me.
No, it was not a cub, but it was probably only, cubs stick around with their moms for 2 years, basically.
Yeah.
So I would assume he was recently kicked out of the nest so she could go have another litter of cubs. And then my second bear, I was hunting just me and Steve Vernella to do an article for Field and Stream magazine. This is about 12. This is before he ever had television shows or anything. He was still writing articles. And he invited me to come up to be the photographer. And back then you could get over-the-counter bear tags. So he tagged out early, and I bought the tag, and I got a really nice bear up on Prince of Wales Island. Really nice skull, beautiful rug, 6.5 foot rug, beautiful bear. And this one was somewhere in between the little one that I shot and the one that I shot. I wasn't bragging about it. I didn't even keep the rug.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Grouse I shot one time. Dog goes on point, and this grouse goes up, and I shoot it, and the dog brings it back. I'm like, what the hell is this thing? I mean, it flushed like a rough grouse. This was in September. It was late September, and I swear to God, that thing had tail fan like that big on it.
Yeah. It's always, you're like, well, I was grouse hunting.
Good news is I had the egg sack to cook up in the morning too for grouse and egg.
I was deer hunting with my buddy one time, and I heard the gun go off, and so he shot a deer, and I make my way over to it. It was getting dark out, so I make my way over, and I was like, that's kind of small, buddy. Like, what? You sure that's even? So I start looking at him like, I'm not sure the spots have faded on this thing. So he guts it, and we get it back to the truck, and he's like, you want help getting the truck? And I one-armed it up into the back of my pickup truck.
Yeah.
I was like, you might want to give him a little room to grow.
Yeah. And I would say, deer, like there's only so many sizes of deer, right? I mean, there's everything that's a year old, and then, I mean, unless you're in a different state, what's a Michigan buck gonna weigh? 130, 50 pounds on the hoof, right?
1.5-year-olds in Michigan and 2.5-year-olds.
Yeah. That's about true.
But I shot a pheasant that was like that, and I knew that I saw like a little bit of ring starting to develop, right? Everybody else said, hen, boom. It was a rooster, but it wasn't much of a rooster.
I shot one like that out in Kansas one time too. That Scott Grouse said, "You shot a hen, asshole." I'm like, it was not a hen. I guarantee it's a rooster. He's like, "You couldn't tell." I'm like, I'm telling you, when the dog brings it back, it's a rooster. Sure. I mean, I could see the red cheek combs on the face, but I mean, for November, it was a little pheasant.
Yeah, late hatch. No.
I had Dave pull me off a nice rooster.
Come on.
We're hunting this feed lot, and this rooster's coming.
Straight on, face on.
I'm gonna smack him right in front of the camera. It's gonna drop right in front of him. And Dave's like, hen. So I pulled up like, hell it is. And of course, then it's too late,
You still had plenty of time.
The worst thing I ever had happen to me though, I was hunting with my father-in-law, who I really enjoy hunting with, and he brought me to his buddy's house to go pheasant hunting, and we killed a couple roosters, and we're walking back to the car, and the dog goes on point, and this dogwood patch, and out comes a grouse. This is over the thumb, so I mean, there's not a lot of grouse over there, and I'm like, oh, grouse! I mean, I can kill pheasants and grouse, and I already had the tailgate shot set up on my mind, and everything. I'm just about ready to pull the trigger. He's like, hen! I pulled back like, it was a grouse.
Grouse.
Listen, that save got me a lot of cool pictures of a pheasant flying.
Yeah, well then that
Listen, there were plenty of birds out there.
Yes, that's for sure. That's for sure.
You want
yeah.
more
Sounds like a lot of people would like to see us do more of this kind of stuff. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I think as we launch product and we just want to get some people on here and chat. I mean, we can get different people
when
on.
I develop my trivia game, I'll invite I'll have a trivia night where the Pyke Gear crew comes in for trivia. How's that?
That would be sweet.
Oh, absolutely.
That'd be way fun.
Yeah.
See how much the Pyke Gear crew knows about gun dogs and upland biology. How's that?
Very, very little.
Well,
I can make up answers with the best of them though.
For sure. Any other questions there, Dave? Or
let me see. A lot of people are asking about our inseam size. Are we gonna change our inseam sizes?
Good question, and yes is a short answer. We're gonna probably offer either two inseam sizes, or we're gonna stick with the 32 and then have a custom inseam size. But that won't be till next year, unfortunately. That's not something we have in the plans for this year, but we'll definitely be offering some variable inseam size. Ask people, would they rather see shorter inseams or longer inseams?
I'm seeing longer. People are asking for 36. That's what a couple of people have said already.
I know a few guys. I mean, Dave Drosick, who's on this thing, is a 36 inseam, and he wears our pants with a and he's, I don't know, 6'5", tall, skinny guy, and he lets the inseam out and our pants, and it fits just fine.
Well, but
yeah, our pants run a little long.
Some people I have a long torso and short legs. So you could have a true 36-inch inseam and you don't want the flood waters just because we're all vain a little bit.
He's the 36 inseam in just about everything he wears, except for he wears our pants. And in a true hunting pant, you should wear it is a little bit of a flood. I mean, you shouldn't have any break in the cuff. It should just kind of hang down over your boot, straight down. Because when you have all those breaks in the pants, what happens is it creates wear points and abrasion points, and you wear that spot of the pants out much quicker on a pant that's a little bit too long.
Yeah, but they still want to look cool. I wear them to go out to dinner.
There's no cooler pants out there than the Pyke Gear pants. That's for damn sure.
It's the only pants my wife lets me wear to go to dinner because it's the only ones that aren't all stained up.
Because you got a good treatment on them and they wash up good. Yeah. They're not made with cheap, crappy material.
Brent, do you? The other question was the jacket. Did you happen to have that with you? Or
I don't.
Okay.
It's in production right now. I mean, we should have those hopefully mid to late July. We should have a full size. Our first batch of them coming in. Then we'll get more coming in August. But I would tell people when you see them get launched, buy them quick because they're not. We had a limited run of fabric that we're able to get, and they'll sell out quickly. So
this is going to be like the vest with sleeves. What is it? It's not the true zip up.
Yes, kind of, but it's a really lightweight material. I mean, this jacket will be about 14 ounces when it's all said and done. It's super lightweight. It's all stretch fabric material. It's all blaze orange. It's all seam sealed. It's really a nice jacket. We field tested this fall up in Newfoundland and in the UP, and I mean it's really the cat's meow. And the thing I like best about it is it's so lightweight and packable. You can throw it in your pack if you start. The weather warms up in the morning. I like wearing a rain jacket early in the morning in October, November, when after a big heavy dew and everything's just soaking wet. So you're walking through the woods and you're getting rained on from dew. And that's when I really like to wear it. But then, usually by 11 o'clock or so, things kind of dry out and you start to get warm with the jacket on. You can pack that thing up and shove it in your pack and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Brent, just to confirm, the people are asking like stuff back in stock. I mean, we're shooting for probably in July to have a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah, we've got a huge order of stuff that's getting made literally right now. We've got a new production facility in New York City that's helping us build all of our stuff, and they've got a lot of workers there. It's a big factory, and they can do lots and lots of stuff. And so we'll be getting most of our stuff in probably right after 4th of July is my guess.
Okay,
good.
Yeah, most people should see stuff coming in July. And I've got a lot of people saying they're 6'3", 6'4", and saying our pants fit fine. So yeah, I think when you pull the, because we have the releasable inseam, when you pull that inseam, it gives you just that extra bit to cover your boots and fit just fine. So, I mean, there's going to be some bigger guys out there. I think that's just reality, right? So, we can have that discussion, but I think a lot of people should fit just fine what we have. The shorter would be another conversation of getting some shorter inseams in.
Yeah.
Especially if we want more women wearing them, probably.
Yeah.
But
yeah, for sure. Yeah. And,
like I said before, there's a lot of women wearing our pants right now. I mean, they're out there, so hopefully they can find each other and talk to each other and say, hey, how does it fit? But I know a lot of
just
people
an FYI, guys and gals, you can bring your stuff to.
Oh, we lost you, Brent.
You can bring your stuff to most local seamstresses or dry cleaners and stuff like that. Will hem your pants like $10.
Back in the day, everybody's mom had a sewing machine, but that ain't the way it is anymore. But you're right. You go to any good dry cleaner or cleaners, and I've had
$10 you get your pants hemmed and get them hemmed to the correct length. I mean, I wear a 32, but I'm probably more like a 31 actually in a hunting pants. So I mean, I even get my pants hemmed in our local seamstress when my design lady's not in town. I bring them over there and they hem them up for me to head out of town.
Yeah.
My wife gets mad if I.
We'll have all the Kiowa shirts, Tongass pullovers, Dakota pants, and Tongass pants should be back in stock in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And then we'll be getting the jacket in probably late July. The Tongass vest will be back in stock in probably late August, early September. Perfect time for vest season. We got a couple new releases that we'll don't want to give too many things away on, but there are going to be some cool stuff that people are going to like as well too.
Yeah.
Socks. We got some more. We got socks coming back in stock here probably the next 30 days as well. So.
We should be good to go by fall for sure.
Yeah, we'll have lots of stuff. We ordered all of our fabric early this year. We got making stuff early, so we should not run into some of the bottlenecks we ran into the last 2 years. And most of our cut and sew shops here in the States aren't making masks and gowns and stuff like that like they were before. So I mean, we've kind of gotten past that, so now they can focus in on our stuff. So that's kind of nice for us.
Man, everyone's asking, Ron, they're asking when we're going to bring back Hunter's Happy Hour. I mean, kind of what we're doing right now, right?
That's kind of like what we're doing. The collective members of that could not find the schedule. We were doing it during COVID just because everybody was locked down. It was just fun to do. And that's what got me thinking about doing the trivia. So it's going to take me another month probably, and you're going to see some of those same players like Nick Larson and Tyler Webster, Bob Owen from Lone Duck, and a few other podcasters that I know. And other guests will come on. Like I said, we'll have a night where all the Pyke guys come on and then I'll try to invite like a guest to come on. It'll be on a Zoom like this where I'll only have the 5 people. It's going to be a little clunky because everyone's going to have some kind of a grease board or, something they can flip their answer up with. It'll be that kind of nonsense. The answers may be incorrect. We don't care. As long as you know that I developed the question and I dictate the answers. So there will be a kind of a version of Hunter's Happy Hour coming back out. It won't be called Game on Suckers. It'll be something else.
Game on Suckers. No.
More fun too, I guarantee that much.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got a little announcement too. We've got a listener patron of mine who works. I've been on his show a couple times. It's called Weekly Whiskey, and this guy is like a savant when it comes. Like his whole life is whiskey importation and distribution, and he has his show. And if you go to it, it's over most people's heads. But he likes to have a little silly stuff, so he sends me samples of really expensive bourbon and whiskey, and then I taste test them and tell which one I like and spit out the ones I don't like. And so he developed a deal with Whistle Pig, which is I think a bourbon company from Maine or the East Coast.
Oh, yeah, it's a premium brand.
Yeah, he got a single barrel of that, and it's going to be bottled up for RGS. And we're going to have a taste testing with myself and a couple RGS members And then those bottles are going to be sold as a conservation effort for RGS. A few of them at banquets, but a lot of them will be sold. It'll be a really good bourbon. And then the fact that it costs you a little more than, actually won't be able to get this bourbon anywhere else because it'll be a single barrel run. It won't. And if I don't know, look what I drink. What do I know about bourbon? But apparently a single barrel of bourbon is not going to be replicated. So it's going to be pretty special, and it's going to be from the Whistle Pig Distillery. So look for that coming up. I'm sure Brent will put it out when I find out about it. Brent's still a diehard Rough Grouse Society supporter. So we'll all get involved with that.
That'd be fun. How do we get in on that tasting?
Fun.
Well, I don't think you can get in on the tasting unless you happen to be in my kennel that night. But I'll give you details.
Depends on what it is.
I'll give you details when things come up. Yeah.
I'll be there.
I try to fancy myself a little bit of a connoisseur.
Yeah, my son-in-law is pretty good at that. He came on one of the weekly whiskeys, and they gave us 5 bottles with numbers on it, and we had and one of them was like 121 proof. I mean, it was like, and my son-in-law's like, he was like, it's kind of oaky. And
it's got an oaky afterbirth.
And I'm betting that's at least 115 to 20 proof. And the guy's like, wow. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. More hijinks to come.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Got to do something until hunting season gets here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, it'll be here quick. I mean, I started doing my my daily walks. I'm up to 5 miles a day, about 4 or 5 days a week. So got to get in shape for the fall.
I walk myself into shape.
How far?
Well, I'll start out with a couple of blocks. And then when I'm pheasant hunting, I'll block. So, eventually I could do a whole corn row push. Oh yeah, no problem.
That's what I love about you, Ron, though, is at least you're not a bullshitter, you know?
No, I don't. I've walked my entire life on cement floors in Red Wing work boots. I don't want to walk anymore. I've walked enough for my entire life. Plus, I got to get
my everyday.
I got to. You walk every day?
Oh, I did 8.2 miles at work today.
Oh, yeah, that's just one of them jobs where you're just moving all the time.
All the time. So problem is I find out when I start having to climb hills, that's where changes the game for me. So I need to do more cardio.
That first time I did that blue grouse hunt, I started walking up the hills in Virginia, and I was like, Jesus, who made hills? Michigan, Illinois, where I hunted, we ain't got no hills to worry about. You might get a stick in the eye.
Right.
But them hills, I'm telling you what, the only way you can get ready for them is to live in them. That sucks.
I think that's probably about travel.
I'm glad at least one person got my Okie afterbirth reference from The Office.
Oh.
Have you ever seen those oak corkscrews that you can throw into like you throw it into a cheap shitty bottle of bourbon or something like that? And
yep.
I bought a few of those and gave them to some buddies, and we did a taste test a couple weeks ago, and it was noticeably different. I mean, it wasn't like,
was it? Yeah,
it was like 4 weeks, so it wasn't like a long time, but it definitely mellowed the whiskey a little bit.
I saw one guy on, you follow all these accounts on Instagram and stuff, and they pour cheap bourbon through coffee filters, and they say even that will change the profile of the flavor and make it better.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
And then the same thing, getting those little oak staves and sticking them in there for a couple of weeks. Yeah. I haven't tried it yet, but I like it
too.
I haven't tried that yet. I just stick with the expensive stuff to start with. And
Me too.
I got Ironfish. I'm drinking Michigan whiskey tonight.
Look at you.
Ironfish.
Yeah, it was good. Mad Angler.
And you're drinking it neat, aren't you? You are a bourbon connoisseur.
No, actually, no. So I have a little bit of Woodford Reserve cherry juice in here.
Oh,
just a little bit, not.
Ooh.
So it's not sweet. Yeah, I know.
Get the finger up, Dave.
Wait. There it is. There it is, right there. Yep.
Even makes Miller.
But I do drink it neat. I drink it neat also.
Any other questions
All
pop
right.
up there, or do you want to wrap this thing up?
Yeah, I think that's about it. We've dropped quite a few people off. I think once they realized they didn't win, they were kind of sad. But
sucks. But hey,
thank you everybody for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll definitely start to do a few more of these things over the summer, and we got, like I said, we got some new stuff coming out, and we'll announce some of this stuff and give you guys an opportunity to maybe get some unique discounts and first dibs on some cool new stuff.
Yeah. Well, the discount code's on there, and people can rewatch this and see it. So that's good through Friday. So that's a pretty good discount, 25% off.
Did you announce the code, or are they getting it in?
Yeah, we announced at the beginning, but it's 25% off through Friday using code Pyke621. That's just today's date, Pyke621.
Okay.
Through Friday is 25%. That's pretty good. And then
as we give.
People should also realize coming, as soon as July hits, I mean, the sales stop because demand gets so high for a product that we just can't keep up with it. So take advantage while you can. So,
all right.
Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in.
Oh no, wait, I get that for free. That's right. I forgot. Okay. I better.
It's not free. We make you work for it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Is this going to stay on when you cut the feed?
I mean, yeah. Well, I'll cut in a sec. So, all right, we're cutting out here. Give me 1 sec to cut the feed.
Look at that.
All right, everyone. Thank you.